Yo, before we get started this week, just want to let everybody know we are now on YouTube. This is not a test. This is not a drill. We are now on YouTube. You can you can subscribe and like the podcast. It's the Black&Mild podcast on YouTube. Look us up. You'll see us there. It'll be my beautiful face and Terrence's mug. And you can, like I said, subscribe and listen there if you feel like it. We're still going to be on SoundCloud as well every Tuesday. Let's get it started.
Nigga one dead walk down my block. Hop out with the Glock, walk down my ops. Pull a kick, dope it, he get out my spot. I'ma make them bitches count when I let off my shots. Let's go. Never been a lick, nigga, this ain't that. For them blue faces, nigga, you get whacked. Count more bodies as I count more racks. Niggas faking like they game. They not slime nor slap.
What it do, baby?
What it do?
It's your boy Darius, aka D-Mac, aka Finesse, aka Big Pharma, aka Playlist P, aka.
It's Terrence, aka Conscious.
We back, baby.
We back,
baby. What's going on, my guy?
Sir. Ain't shit, man. Just enjoying this weather.
Yeah,
First and foremost, this weather is.
Yeah, bro. All about the fall. You know, I almost threw my hoodie on today, but it's a little warmer than.
See, but the hoodie would put you too much in your back.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You know, this fall, this weather be getting me, bro. I almost robbed a couple niggas on my way up here. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't had a hoodie on though.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta have a hoodie on when you putting in that work.
It's hoodie season. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, it's
throw the hoodie on. You know.
They know what type of time we on. They heard that shit at the beginning. They know what type of time we on.
Yeah, bro. So I mean, I gotta chill out a little bit. You know, I'm gonna try. You know, but this is the time. You know, I think I got my last haircut of the year. Last week, I'm about to just grind it out. I'm about to just be a grimy nigga. Should be grimy out here.
Ooh.
You know, it's either. You know, I told you I wanted to throw the pads on. You know, I was ready. I was ready to throw the helmet on. I was ready to play some football or something. You know, this weather.
You still want to play some football with a helmet on after Buddy got.
Yeah, I seen that.
It's not even funny. It's not funny.
You know, I was thinking like, okay, maybe like flag. You know, that could work. But you either take the man route or you running a fly route. You know what I'm saying? So you know you gotta decide. You know, you want to be in the streets or you want to be in the field. You know, for a nigga like me, you know, it's either you in the shotgun or you got the shotgun. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I'm definitely dead. Oh man, he's in his bag today. I gotta catch up, man. I got to hop in mine too, man. God damn, this nigga said either you in the streets or you in the field.
You know, you gotta decide.
Damn.
Running the fly route or you running the man route. You know, which one you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? It's that time of year. Throw the hoodie on. You know,
So
I came in with the do rag on.
That was bars, low key. I'm still not over that. I'll be honest with you. Cause I didn't get the fly route and the man route until you just said it the second time. And then, ooh.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I came in with the do rag on. You know, I tucked the back. You know, I don't got the cape. I'm not saving these hoes.
It's nothing. There ain't no superheroes over here.
Yeah. No cape. No cape. No cape. No cap.
No cape.
All day.
It's hilarious because this nigga really doesn't have on a cap.
It's hoodie season.
So you really in your bag today?
It's
son.
hoodie
season.
season.
Your man said, I feel lost. This
hoodie season.
God damn.
All earth tones.
Oh man, that's the best part though about that shit, man. And this is when you see if niggas really fly for real.
Yeah.
Motherfucking that summer shit, you can just you know me. And the summer, I'm throwing on some swimming
cool.
trunks. Yeah,
but now
I need a motherfucking trench coat.
Mm.
Cause first, them Jones fly shit, and secondly, like you say, it's hoodie season. Put the hoodie under the joint. You got a trench coat on. You need somewhere to stash the motherfucking shotty. You hear me?
See?
You need somewhere to.
That's crazy. You know what? Football and the streets might be one and the same. You know?
Why you say that?
I mean, you know, like a shotgun. You got the pistol formation. Defense. You can be in a dime look. The nickel.
And they on the field running up green. I mean, you gotta protect your turf.
Hey.
So I mean, wow, you just gave me a whole song and you don't even know it.
Hey man, we might have been on to something.
We're definitely on to something.
Football, streets, might be one of the things. Speaking of football, my Redskins, we 0-5, man.
Yeah.
0-5.
Did you watch the game?
I did.
I don't know how you do it.
I know. I have to, though. First half, they looked good, but I knew that in the second half, they was going to get blown out. Like, at this point, I'm just watching, like...
Just to say you watch it.
Yeah. But, like, I know what's going to happen. But I'm glad they fired Jay Gruden. It's way... It should have been happening a long time ago. I'm glad.
You think that make a difference? You want to know what my theory is?
What?
As long as these motherfuckers are selling tickets, they could care less if they win or not. Because don't we got one of the biggest stadiums in the NFL?
Yeah. I think it's in like top 5.
Yeah, so as long as they selling them seats out, bro.
It don't be sold out no more, though. It just be other teams' fans. But because the Redskins fans don't be there. Like, every home game has been like the opposite team's fans.
And that makes perfect sense. On my way home from work yesterday, I seen more Patriots jerseys on the train than I seen Redskins jerseys, because that was around the time people was going to the stadium and shit.
Yeah, it makes sense. Nationals lost last night too.
The Mystics won though.
They did.
So
shout out to them.
Yes, sir.
Who you got in the Super Bowl this year?
Kansas City. And I fuck with Mahomes hard, bro. Kansas City and I don't know. I just like the Rams, so I would want them to be there, but I don't know if that's. I don't know. I'm gonna say Kansas City and the Rams, just because I like the Rams.
I'm going with the Packers, and
I was thinking about that too.
Maybe Kansas City. I don't know. Oh, they look bad last night against Indianapolis, though. Can't believe they lost to the Colts.
I mean, you got to lose sometime. What are they now like?
They're 4-1.
4-1, yeah. See,
Packers and the Chiefs. Maybe
if
the
Aaron
Patriots
Rodgers don't get hurt.
Maybe the Patriots. Well, you can never count them out.
Yeah.
But I think the Chiefs might got it this year. They'll be all right. They got to take some bumps and bruises along the way.
Yep.
I think they'll win it. What do you think about NBA? That just started.
Well, I'll tell you what I think, and then I have a question for you about that. Finals. I don't know, man. As bad as I don't want to say it, so I'm gonna have to say Lakers. And Milwaukee. Because LeBron feels some type of way about that. I think he wants that too. He wants the shit on Giannis or Giannis, however the fuck you say his name. Because I look at a lot of First Take and Undisputed more than First Take though, but they talk about like LeBron responds to people saying that he's not the king. I got to take my throne back. Blah 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 blah. Only person better than him, honestly, being realistic. I don't fuck with this guy, but still being realistic. Only person that's probably better than him or his skill set, low key, would be Giannis. Like Kawhi Leonard, I don't really put him in that.
KD better than all of them niggas. Sorry.
I know, but KD hurt though. He can't.
He's still the best player in the NBA, in my opinion.
In the whole NBA.
Yep.
Kevin Durant.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, because can't nobody stop that nigga.
Yeah.
Because he can, when you that tall, you can literally shoot from anywhere. There's nothing you can do. It's nothing you can do with him. But if he can go into the paint, that would be crazy.
What you mean?
Like if he can post niggas up. I don't think KD really posts niggas up. He posts them up, then shoot a mid range.
He got more of a finesse game, but I mean he can do it all.
But that was my question too. So I say the Lakers and Milwaukee, but my question is, these motherfuckers go to China and play before the play?
Sometimes.
Because I forget who I saw. I saw somebody playing in China. Maybe it was, I don't know. I
Houston
feel like my
was there.
information. That's what I was about to say. I think it was Houston because James Harden, that nigga dropped like 37 or some shit like that. But I didn't know that. I thought that the preseason was, or is this the preseason?
Yeah.
So you can. I don't even know what question to ask because I'm confused about that. Like, how are you playing in China?
Yeah, they do that sometimes. So they have like teams come over here and stuff like that because it don't really matter. Like, don't count against your record or nothing. So why not? But yeah, that's done though because the Rockets GM tweeted something about like he wanted like something about freedom for Hong Kong or something like that because China is trying to like. There's a lot of stuff going on in China.
Yeah.
I just try to
Politics.
Yeah, but yeah. So he tweeted that, and then China just canceled the whole like tournament. It's like, yeah, nothing wrong with nobody. No preseason games here no more. Off of one tweet.
Well, damn. But you know they don't play that shit over there.
Yeah, bro. You heard about the missile they just built?
No.
They built a missile that's like capable of reaching here in 30 minutes or something like that. Yeah, bro.
I think we got some shit too though.
Oh yeah, we definitely.
We just don't
have
know
it.
about the shit we got.
No, we know that we have missiles that can reach China, but now that we both have it, you know, it's like could it be another Cold War or an actual nuclear war that's just gonna like we just kill each other?
I don't think China would ever blow us up though, because like we're a lot of their income.
Yeah, I mean, they don't really have a reason to. Yeah, like you said, we're in debt to them.
They own us.
Yeah, so they don't have a reason to. But if it did happen, I wouldn't be surprised either because they're trying to take over the whole world. You know.
Yeah.
So there's some scary stuff going on, man. But
life is fucked up. Well, maybe not life, but you know, the world is fucked up. Let me say it that way. The world is fucked up.
They're trying to impeach this man Trump.
But they're not, man. That shit is not going.
Even if they do, it really don't mean nothing. Clinton got impeached. He still did all 8 years. It don't matter. You're like, oh, okay, that's nice.
Like it's just.
I'll be here for the next 4.
Like shit. Like man, I don't understand why they doing like why y'all doing this now. What did he do to y'all? Like not to us as like the people, but like the people who have control over shit like that. Like he fell out of y'all good graces somehow for y'all to start going at this man like this. Cause
well, I don't think he was ever in their good graces. They just needed like a good enough reason to do it, and like they had the Mueller reports or whatever, which I don't know what's true or not. But I guess they needed like hard evidence in order to do it.
I feel like they been had evidence though. I don't know.
They had
I just
stuff,
think
but it wasn't sticking. Like okay, these are like rumors or could be true. But now with this whole like Ukraine documents that leaked that show him like talking crazy.
But then when something leaks though, that's what I'm saying. Whose good graces did he fall out of? Because for something to leak, that means somebody that was close to him had to put it like.
Well, you know he'd be firing niggas left and right.
Yeah.
Or they'll quit and he'd be like, "Nah, you fired."
So that man been firing motherfuckers since 04.
Apprentice. Yeah.
You're fired.
You're fired. Yo, okay, no, you're done. You're fired. No, you're fired.
How you answer 4 questions and ain't nobody ask you shit? Okay, no, all right.
No,
you're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired. How you spell that? You're fired. Foy.
F-I-Y. F-I-Y-A-D. You're fired. F-O-I-Y-A-D. You're fired. Yeah, no, you're fired.
No. Like, bro, I didn't say shit to you. No, all right. No.
He'll ask him a question or something. Okay, so why weren't you successful with this last blah, blah, blah?
Because...
no, you know what? Forget it. You're fired. I've had enough. You're fired. That's it.
To ask somebody a question just to cut them off is hilarious. But to ask somebody a question, cut them off, and then tell them that they're fired, that's fucking gold. That shit is gold.
Yeah. But speaking of this whole, like, China missile thingy, what would you say is your biggest fear? Like, just in general.
When shit goes right.
You think something about to happen? Like,
like if everything is running too smoothly for me, either I sabotage it or, yeah, I really feel like that's probably I'm more scared of that than anything because I feel like I always get the short end of the stick. So when I'm not getting the short end of the stick, it's like, okay.
You like the long end, right? My bad. No, go ahead.
Well, motherfucking, yeah, bro. It's just, it's the, I don't know if it's like the fear of success or I don't know what you would call it, but I'm scared to death of shit going correctly. And I don't know how to fix that.
So success, yeah, I guess. Yeah. That's what it would be, success.
Because it's been a bunch of, I get fucked over so much where it's to the point now it's like, okay, this shit going too smooth. So I'm going to go ahead and stop myself right now because if I keep going, I'm going to be even more disappointed when this shit don't work out. So, yeah.
Interesting. We were supposed to start this podcast off with some therapy for you, by the way, anyway.
Oh, damn, I forgot about that.
I forgot what we was even talking about.
Yeah, me too.
But
what about you?
For me, man, I fear God, nigga. Everybody else can get the morgue. Straight like that.
So you really in your hoodie bag?
That's
so
it.
Your man said, "I fear God, nigga. Everybody else can get the morgue." The morgue. God damn.
I should hit that with the "you're fired."
Yo.
Nah, but for real, I think my biggest fear is probably just not being successful. So the opposite of yours. Like, just, yeah, I think that's what it is for me. 'Cause I feel like I've had like the weight on my shoulders to be successful in my family. Like, I feel like I've had that pressure. Like, people expect more from me or something like that.
Oh, you're right.
And so I feel like letting people down would be like the ultimate, like, I don't know, the worst thing for me.
Yeah, this is true.
So, but I'm getting better with that though. But yeah, I think that would be my biggest fear. So success and unsuccess.
I feel like that's a nice little yin and yang.
Yeah.
Motherfucking. That's why we compliment each other.
Black&Mild. Yeah, it is.
I mean, it is what it is. It was what it was, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
And that's what it is.
I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. This man too much in his bag today. I'm really just trying to catch up. Like, this shit is crazy. You should feel this energy.
But moving on.
Yes.
So I went grocery shopping, bruh. Like 2 times in the past week, or no, I went Friday and then I went today.
Ooh.
I hate grocery shopping. First of all, that's why I don't do it. Like, I used to do it.
Do you know what to get?
No.
That's what I mean.
I used to do it all the time in college. I was like, let me just get, I was just getting random stuff.
Yeah.
And then spend like $200, and then after a week, be like, I didn't really get no like food.
Right.
So, but I started going to Trader Joe's. I think that's what we talked about that.
Yeah.
But the reason why I like them though is because they don't have like a whole bunch of options. It's like a smaller store. It's not like a huge grocery store or something like that. So you just it is what it is. Like, this is what we got. And so it makes it easier for me when I don't have to pick between 10 different brands of I don't know, whatever. And it's just like that one brand that they have. Like, all right, bet. And the food is good. Like, I got some salmon. I got some like potatoes and asparagus and some some breakfast food and some fruit and stuff like that. But yeah, everything is like, natural. No preservatives and stuff like that. And I think I'm gonna start grocery shopping, bro. I don't know.
So I'm proud of you, son.
Thank you.
Not only did you say you went grocery shopping, you said the shit that you said you got.
Yeah.
It was actually groceries.
Yeah, it was.
Like,
yeah.
Like, food that can actually
sustain.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the thing is, I've been like spending money like crazy on eating out.
Yeah.
Like I spent over $600 in a month. I'm like, all right, bro, you gotta chill. So, yeah, I'm trying to grocery shop more and like bring my food for lunch and stuff like that. So I'm not eating out every day. And I like budgeted an amount for eating out. Yeah. So, and once that's gone, that's gone. So, and just like having money, taking it out of the bank and like having the physical money with you, it makes it a lot, I guess, easier. Or
because you can actually see what you're spending versus it being in the bank. Like you just knowing it's in there and it's just like, okay, whop, swipe. When you got the cash, it's like, okay, you can physically see how much money you have left. Like instead of, I mean, we got apps and shit, but I don't know.
Yeah, but still, and it's like with my bank, like stuff be pending.
Bruh, why am I just realizing this?
Yeah. So it's like, you sound upset.
I was blown this shit. Nigga do something on Friday, son. Wednesday come, and the joke just now.
Yeah, bro.
I was like, oh, no, okay. Now let me slow the fuck down.
Yeah, that's why I just take it out at this point. Because, like, stuff be pending, and then, like you said, Monday, Tuesday come here, and it's like, oh, you thought you had this amount in there. And then they take it out. It's like, all right, bro, I'm just going to have it out already and spend it like that.
See, my problem with that shit is, like, say like you spent $600 in a month on food, right? Mm-hmm. And then you go to the grocery store and you save money because you're not spending money every day. Like, if I was to do something like that, my problem would be that this money that I'm saving from not doing what I was doing, I feel like it'll get spent some other way. Maybe not on food, but it will come out some other way, if that makes sense. Like, I don't.
Yeah, but that just comes to discipline. Like, if
I got that,
if I take out the money and I like leave my bank card at home, then I really cannot. Well, I do have Apple Pay, so but I don't use it, and not everybody takes it. So true. I mean, if I leave my debit card at home and I just got the money that I planned on spending, then I can't touch the rest. So I'm working on it. It's a work in progress.
Yeah, save money, not these bitches, man. I mean, that's what I'm on all 2020. I got clear vision.
That's gonna be on your headstone. You
to die?
No, whenever you do. I'm not saying be 80 years from now. Just saying. That's what's gonna be on it.
What would it be? 100, 105?
Yeah.
So if I make it to 105, son, take me away.
If I make it to 80, bro, you ask me anything, I'm being straight up honest with you, bro.
Oh, bro, that's coming when I'm like 60.
I need to be 80.
Nah, bro. Because it's to a point, son, when you get older, son, I feel like older people, son, like, they just don't give a fuck. Yeah. And I just can't wait to be there. Like, and genuinely, like, it's not even like they try and be rude. They just genuinely have been through life. So it's like.
So they know what matter and really don't matter. It's like, bro.
Let me have that mindset when I'm 40. It's like, nah, motherfuckers will motherfucking hate me. Because I'm already an asshole on the low. So
that's what I'm saying.
It's just going to be worse.
It's going to get worse, bro. When I'm 80, bro, don't come ask me. No questions. You think this look big on me? If you got to ask me what you think. Yeah, it look big on you. I told you 2 months ago you need to stop losing weight.
Yeah,
you sit up here and you eat all every time I go in the kitchen, you in there too.
You're like, Darius, do you like my hair? Do you like my hair? Or
I could have did that. How much you spent on it?
So why old people be saying that? That's like the most disrespectful. I could have did that. How much? I goddamn.
How much you pay for that?
How much you pay for that?
Stupid.
I could have did that. Was just hilarious. I ain't even gonna hold you. That shit was funny.
Oh man, you know that baby ain't yours. You know that.
Oh man,
you need to go get tested. I'm telling you that right now. Little baby, that ain't no Mac. That ain't no Mac.
The baby don't even got no features yet. So.
I can tell. That ain't no Mac. Your little floozy girlfriend should be walking around here. Nah. Yeah, that ain't yours. Yeah, bro, I'm going in.
I'm all khakis, suspenders, and button downs tucked in.
Suspenders, and button downs.
Yeah, penny loafers. With nickels in them.
Why you got the nickels in there? Can that even fit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, put a dime in the job?
I mean pennies.
Nah.
Why?
They need to know how I'm stepping.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. Why I'm gonna put? First of all, I'm not going. I'm a contrarian. I'm not going to put pennies in my penny loafers.
You put a dime in there, let them know you're 10 toes down. No.
But that's why I put the nickels though.
5 and 5. Oh,
That's
there we go. There we go. 5 and 5. 10 toes down.
10 toes down.
10
You know what I'm
toes
saying?
down.
Nigga
Okay.
might need a nickel. That was probably clutch back in the day with like penny loafers and shit. Niggas be a little bit short on. Give me one second.
Okay. Nah, they never. No. Old niggas always wear the penny loafers. They always got 76 sitting in their pocket
No
at
bullshit.
all times.
No
At all
bullshit.
times. You think they jingling keys? No, that's 76 cents.
Why did niggas always have change back in the day? And why did niggas always have a rack of keys back in the day? Everybody was a janitor back then, so all with the bell bottom pants on. This motherfucking, they can never talk about tight jeans and shit. Son, do you know the shit they was wearing, bruh?
Tank top with the bell bottom.
Fishnet tank tops.
Oh man.
Jerry curls. Like niggas was putting perms in their hair.
And the tank top was real low cut.
Real low cut, bro. Halter tops. What you call them, Johnson? They cut off halfway.
Nasty air.
Niggas was wilding, but now, y'all tripping. Y'all youngsters, these skinny jeans and this. Man.
The holes do be OC sometimes. The holes in the jeans. Like they do be OC a little bit.
Son to son. I'm an advocate for them jumps, son.
I get it.
You gotta let your knees breathe.
Wear some shorts. Why not wear shorts?
Because sometimes you don't want to let your legs breathe. You need to let the knees breathe. And then when the wintertime come and you got the holes in the jump, you can freak them because you could throw some long johns under the jump to complement what the fuck going on with your fit. And then in the hole, it would be the color of. So I'm telling you, son, so much shit you can.
But you could just wear some regular jeans.
Or you could do that.
Or sweatpants.
Or you could do that. I got some sweatpants. I got some regular jeans, but I like my rib jumps.
I don't know. Some of them jumps I can tell, like, oh, yeah, you ripped them a little bit more. Your foot got stuck in the hole when you're trying to put
Bro, my jumps, but I feel like that adds character to them shits. Like Vans and like, what's the other jumps called? I forget what they call, but it's Vans and another shoe. Like, the more fucked up them jumps look, the better they look for some reason. Like, it's like, it adds character to them jumps. Because I remember when I first got a pair of my jumps, jeans, bro, it was like a little hole in the knee. Now my whole knee be out, son.
Yikes. You proud of that too, huh?
I am. Lets me know if my jumps ashy or not.
They
you know
are.
what I'm saying? Oh,
Most
my knees are not ashy.
More than likely.
I only get ashy during the summertime because I can't really put, like, I get too hot. I'm dark skinned. I feel like I'm frying outside when I put lotion on and shit like that. So I just get out the shower and just leave.
Just leave?
Yes. So how many times you caught me with ashy knees?
You just come out butt ass. You just leave. Yeah, I'll see y'all later.
I get out the shower. I
You just
put
leave.
clothes on.
No. You just leave.
Then I leave. Jesus.
Oh, man. Oh, that nigga Terrence fresh out. Look at Oh, man.
Oh, nah, buddy walked out the house soaking wet, son. The fuck going on with bruh?
Oh, man. No, that's nasty.
Caught another man soaking wet.
Ew.
This nigga said ew. That is
Soaking
nasty.
wet. All right, I got a would you rather question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. I need you to ponder this, all right?
Got you.
If you were reborn in a new life, would you rather be alive in the past or the future? Let's say it's 2019 right now, and then boom, you're reborn. Would you rather be in the past or the future? And how far in the past and how far in the future?
I can only choose one.
Yeah.
I would say, and would it be my past? Like, can it be?
No. That's what I said. How far in the past? It can be, but it's up to you.
All right, I would want to be reborn. Well, damn, this shit is kind of tough now that I'm thinking about it, because I was going to say in the past, but then if I was reborn in the past and it was like the 90s or some shit, I would still be the same age because I'm being born again. I'm not being born the age that I am now. I'm being like born. So, and then if I would want to be what I was getting to was I would want to be this age in the 90s, but then I would have to be born in like the 70s or some shit like that. So I don't think I would want to be in the motherfucking 70s.
Why not?
Cocaine.
You just don't do it.
Oh no, I wouldn't. But it's a different time. It's a different time, bro. Like, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna go with the past, and I would be reborn in 1978. Actually, I would be born in 1980. I would be a teenager in the 90s and this age in the early 2000s. I'd do it that way. I just want to see, because the future, like, what if I would decide to go to the future, because you don't know what the future holds. What if I decide to go to the fucking future and it's just a wasteland of just, like, you just don't know. Like, I get high sometimes and look at the sky and be like, yo, what if, like, a motherfucking missile just started, like, just drop from the fucking sky right now? Like, that could happen at any time, any day. A meteor, anything. Like, I don't really fuck with the future, to be honest with you. I don't fuck with the future.
You know, yeah, it's true. Or it could be everything is like very efficient, and
we're robots.
That
I have a theory for you after you answer the would you rather about the robot shit, but
yeah, I'm gonna go with the past too, just because, like you said, the future. I don't know. I feel like everybody's gonna be just fat and lazy in the future.
But where in the past?
In the past, a slave day. I'd be a slave for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be a slave.
Why? Because you said that. You said that you said that pretty quickly. You threw me off. I ain't know.
I mean, just to see what was really hitting on. Like, I heard stories, but I don't really know. You know.
So you had to see for yourself.
Yeah, like, okay. Let me see if I do this. Let me see how bad the lashes really hurt. Like,
so son, you ever been hit with a wet towel, like a whop, whop, like one of them? I don't know what you call those, but you know, I hope they can know what I'm talking about by the sound of whop, whop. I just imagine it being that times like 100,000 or some shit.
Probably so. It'll probably be really bad.
Cause that will give you a welt with the wet towel. That motherfucker
that goes
whip.
away though.
And I think it also depends on how far they were standing away from you too.
True. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be born in slave times. That was just a joke. Where would I want to be born? Maybe the 70s. I'd say like 1969. I would want to be born right a few years after Martin Luther King died, like when it was like stuff was starting to calm down a little bit. But I don't want to have to be like, I don't know. My mother never complained. She was born in the 60s. Yeah. But she never had any stories about like.
I think they may bury that shit deep, because my mother was born. Well, you might as well been born in the 60s. She was born in fucking 59, which is she grew up in the 60s. So damn. I just feel like they.
But then again, they were little.
That shit. Yeah. Well,
when
true.
it was the worst, you know. So yeah, I'll just be small when the worst of it happened.
Then you can see crack hit the streets.
Yeah, you can witness that. I'm not really interested in that part.
Son, we would be like the niggas off Snowfall, son, if we was
No, I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be.
Son, if I had a brick, son, and I asked you to help me sell this brick, son, you wouldn't help me sell the brick back then? Not now, because everybody going to jail now. But back then, you wouldn't help me sell that brick, son?
Probably not.
Be like, son, I'm about to get $100K off this brick, son. we get 20K a piece, and then the rest of the 60 I gotta give Buddy back the 60K to get another brick. So you wouldn't you want what just one time $20,000? It's $20,000.
20K, get a house real quick.
You could open a business at this time. $20,000 is a lot of money at that time.
At that time, yeah.
You could open a business. There's so much you could do. Just help me flip this brick.
Nah, I'd probably be in the league. You know, I wouldn't need your money. I'd be in the league already.
Well, damn, I would ask you for
busting out moves niggas never seen before. Where did he get that from? Did he put it between his legs twice?
This nigga's dribbling with his left. He's right-handed.
How are you shooting from that far back? It's still worth 2 points.
Shooting from the half-court circle. Cashing them shits. Something like we've never seen before.
This crossover is what he's calling it. Where he goes from his right hand and puts it in his left. And then it comes back to the right. And then spins to the left. We've never seen this before. He's a human tornado.
Human tornado.
He's wreaking havoc all over the court. We've never seen it.
What you think they would call the Euro step? You motherfucking... Because I know they wasn't doing that shit back then.
Oh, man.
Motherfucking... But
Euro.
that's kind of like a crossover, though.
Well, you know, they call it Euro step because it was started in Europe. Because we started here, which I would have started, you know.
The can step? I don't know. That was poor joke.
They might have called it like something with my last name in it. You know, like they got the Sham God. It would have been something with
the Mac. Wow. Mac. Wow. Did you see him come down the lane and he hit him with the Mac? Wow.
It's a Mac step, you know, Mac step, something like that.
Oh, theory about the future.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching something, and it's basically talking about how, like, we're closer to the future than like we think we are. Like the future that they portrayed us with, like with robots and shit. Because right now, human beings are like 45% or some shit like that, to the point of being like cyborgs and shit because of our phones. Like our phones make us cyborgs in a sense, because first of all, can't nobody do shit without using their phone. That's why they saying shit's going to go from the phone to being in our body and shit. But they gonna have to kill me when that shit start happening. Like I'm gonna just have to die because I'm not putting nothing electronic in my motherfucking skin. But they were saying basically like how your phone, it dictates everything. Like people don't learn anymore. They don't, like, everything is coming from this computer. Mm-hmm. So all your knowledge is coming from the computer, which means, like, back in the day, you read a fucking book, you'll do something like you were teaching yourself. Now you can just ask your phone what the answer to something is, what they didn't have it instantly. If you want to set something up or talk to somebody, you do it straight through your phone. It's like we rely on our phones more than we rely on our own brains now. So that's just how they're tricking us into becoming cyborgs and shit. That was my paraphrase of the shit. I hope that made sense.
Yeah,
you guys.
that
but
makes sense.
Like that shit, I just thought that was interesting because I was like, damn.
Yeah,
this is true.
How many people you know can read a map?
I don't even think I can read a map.
I know I can.
I probably haven't read a map since elementary school.
Yeah, I cannot. I mean, we used to use MapQuest, print out the instructions,
bruh,
and
crazy
follow them. But now you don't gotta. It's just right there on your phone.
Just looking. You
or
just
in your car.
Yeah,
cars and computers too.
That's what I was like. We just and people, and it's like it was crazy when they broke that joint. I forget the name of the joint I was looking at. It was definitely on YouTube. It was one of them rabbit hole joints where I just clicked on one joint and it just started going, and I was just like, damn, like we really are fucking cyborgs. Like we're partially. I forget what they call the movement. It's like. Because that is some active shit going on. Like, people trying to make humans into robots. Like, they're trying to make robots into people. Like, they make those, you know, I forget what those are called, too. But that shit is crazy. So I refuse to be a cyborg. They try to put a chip in me, put a bullet in my head, and I know y'all listening. When that day comes, I'm not going out without no fight. I'm dead ass.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
You let them put a chip in you?
I wouldn't want to. Nah. I don't think. I would hope you have the option.
But that's how it starts. You will have the option, like.
But then stuff can only be possible with the chip. Yeah,
exactly. We'll give you the option to do it, but you're only going to be able to eat if you have it. But you can. You don't have to have it. But in order to eat or pay for your food, you got to have a chip.
Like, no, we don't take cash.
Take arm.
Yeah. Little bit scanner can scan you. No, I don't have the scanner. Well, I'm sorry. That's all we accept.
Because they do that. The way I think about that, what scares me about that is that it's like, what if, like, in these chips, they put, okay, have you seen Hobbs and Shaw?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, I watched that jump the other day, and
I saw the Joker the other day.
I'm gonna probably watch that shit today, though. But motherfucking, that shit, was it?
Yeah.
Was it the hype?
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate. I will take your word on that because you wouldn't bullshit about that and say it was good if it wasn't. But watching the Hobbs and Shaw joint, and long story short, I don't know if you was going to see it or not. But if you haven't seen it by now, it's been out for months. You probably won't.
Yeah.
But like Idris Elba, his person on there, like he was like one of the first people to be like, he was like half robotic. And the thing that stuck out to me was like when he didn't complete what he was supposed to do, they like shut this nigga down. Like, mind you, he had all these, like, he wasn't like no superhero or nothing because he was the bad guy. He wasn't like no superhero or no villain. Well, he was the antagonist, but he wasn't a villain. You know what I'm saying? But he had like, I'm not gonna say super strength, like he couldn't pick up a car or something, but he could throw like other regular dudes around and shit, and he could take a little bit more damage than the normal person. But when it came down to it, this man couldn't, like when he fucked up, the person who was controlling him low key, he just shut his shit down. He seen in his eyes like you only had 5 seconds to live, and he literally, and that's why when people, it's like predictive programming is what I call shit like that, because they put shit like that in movies and they show it to you over and over again. So then when it starts happening, it's not like a big uproar and shit. And I feel like that's what's going to be with people. They're going to put these chips in y'all, make it seem like you can do this, and this. And then it's also going to be, it may be a disease in the junk like that. Something that they can release into your bloodstream if you're not cooperating. And I'm just not with none of that shit.
The gag is you already with it because you got a phone.
But you can't.
Certain stuff you can't do without a phone. Like, it's like a multi-factor authentication thing where it's like, well, you got to send a text message to your phone. And you got to confirm through email or something like that.
They can't kill me through my phone, can they?
It's already killing us. I mean, they can't, like, literally, no, they can't kill you through your phone.
But what if they can? I don't know, bro.
I think years from now, it's going to be studies out, like, how the signals in your phone and Wi-Fi and all that stuff leads to some type of cancer.
Oh, definitely.
And it's gonna be like you know how initially with cigarettes it was like it was fine, you could smoke indoors and stuff like that, and then people gonna look at you crazy in the future if you're using your phone more than like an hour or something like that.
Because son, this shit is literally killing us right now. Because whatever that shit called 5G, like even for our phone sitting right here, it's literally like for wherever the tower is, and all these phones, it's like invisible lines going through each of these that are really harmful for real. And that's that shit, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. We already started. And I think that's how the process is going to be too, where it's just like something that it's not a big deal. Yeah. And then over time, you don't even realize that you're already using it.
Predictive programming.
So
that's what the Simpsons did, and all them motherfuckers. They be up to something. I'm warning y'all, motherfuckers.
Yeah, I think the phones we've already started.
So the past it is.
Yeah, bruh. Live in the past, have a great life, and be out before all this the wild stuff start happening.
And that's the thing. I think we going, like, it's really going to start going full throttle when we almost about to be out of here. Like maybe when we like, I don't know how long you want to live for, bruh. I don't know, but me, son, I say like 85 or something. Cause I don't want to be old and not be able to do, like, I don't want to be old suffering and shit. Like I can't walk where I want to walk, and I can't.
Yeah, but I mean that you hear stories about people that's over 100 and still can like do for themselves. So that's up to you.
True, but the way I'm living, it's not going. I'm just being real with myself. It ain't going. I'll probably be bedridden somewhere. God forbid it, and it's not on wood. God forbid it, but it's like I don't know. I need to slow down with life.
But I think ultimately the way the Earth is going to be destroyed is probably another meteor. I think.
You say another meteor, so you think that it was destroyed by a meteor before?
Yeah, I think the dinosaurs and stuff, it was an actual meteor. Yeah, for sure.
I really think the dinosaurs never existed.
We probably,
but I think that they were animals that, because you gotta remember, people was, even if it was like cavemen or whatever back then and shit like that, people who can, and it had to be some type of people living when the dinosaurs were living, because how do we know what they look like if it wasn't no people back then? And everything they tell us about the people from back then was they were small. Like everybody was pretty much a midget, and the tallest person was probably like 5'6" or something like that. So just imagine, like, think about a T-Rex. Like, to me, kangaroos tall as shit. A kangaroo could be a T-Rex, bro.
Nah, because even if you're 5'6", the way they make the T-Rex seem so huge, like it. I'm not scared. If I'm 5'6", I'm not like, I'm like, okay, yeah, this kangaroo is huge, but I'm not like saying like it ain't no giraffe.
Or maybe a giraffe, like, cause how did everything else die but alligators didn't? That's what kind of throws me off about dinosaurs, and that's what throws me off about evolution, period. What they say about like monkeys and shit like that. Like, if stuff is evolving, how is the stuff that was here before still here? How is that even possible? So if dinosaurs existed, how did every other dinosaur die except for alligator and
I think
crocodiles?
it probably knocked out like 98% of the population, maybe not 100. You might have been in some places where the meteor didn't impact you as much as it did somewhere else. So that's how.
Well, I'm trying to make 100 because 99.5 won't do.
That's true. Need 100. Nah, but yeah, I think it did happen. I wasn't a believer of it at first, but it's just like too much evidence at this point. It's like you got like huge craters in the earth and like the whole ice age thing and all that. Like all that is like a result of climate change from a meteor. And I think the earth just like it replenishes every couple billion years or whatever.
Well, I hope I don't get caught in that motherfucking. Only thing, like, the way I want to go, I just want to go. Like, I don't want to know that I'm going. I don't want to see some shit hit the earth and like just let me just be gone or just go to sleep and not wake up or something. Like, I do not want to see myself. I can't be burned. I can't drown. I can't. None of that shit, bruh. That's one of my biggest fears too, motherfucking.
I'm drowning.
Yeah.
Or fire.
I think I would rather. I'd rather get caught on fire, but I mean, never mind. I don't know which one I'd rather do because they both are.
Yeah, I couldn't decide between them two. I'm freaking out either way.
Bruh, I think being on fire though is more of a. Drowning may be more peaceful than being on fire. You feel every second of you being on fire. If you were to be drowning, like, it gets to a point where you just intake so much water, it just stops everything. Like, you swallow water swimming before and shit like that. Like, I've almost drowned like 5 times in my life. So that's why it's kind of, I've almost been there. So it's kind of like maybe I would choose that one because it's like, okay, I know what it.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I've been that nigga they had to take out the joint and hit with the joint and coughing up water. So
really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I've been that guy about 5 times in my life, bro. Cause
how does it happen more than once?
Think about something. For a long time, I didn't know how to swim.
You just kept getting in there.
And I just kept but it would be.
Surely it won't happen this time.
I'd be on my toes.
Back to 8 feet.
I'd be on my toes, and then I wouldn't know where the dip was at. Cause that's why by the time I started going to the pool with y'all all the time, that shit had happened to me like 4 times already. So that's why if y'all remember when we was younger, probably like 9, 10 or something, I used to always just stay on the edge. Because before then, I would be just hopping around in the joint in the middle, and then next thing you know, my feet not touching the ground no more, and I just panic. And you know, when you start panicking, you start breathing and shit.
Why not just learn to swim? You know, you don't learn to swim, you bound to drown.
But somebody has to teach you in order to learn.
That's
like
true.
you don't just learn.
Classes.
Like I was in no position to take no swim class. My mother wasn't doing none of that shit. She wasn't like, bruh. It was
walk up to her and, hey, mister, can you teach me how to swim?
I ain't learned how to swim until
until I was in
the 10th grade. Because it was a class at my school, and you had to pass it. You know what I'm saying? So if you failed swimming, you had to take swimming every year you was in high school if you failed. But I had to take it 10th and 11th grade. And that's why I learned, like, I'm not good at, like, treading water for a long time, but I can definitely keep myself afloat now. Like, that's one thing I learned with doing that shit. And I can jump into a deep end of a pool and know that I'm going to come back up. Because that used to be my problem, too.
Yeah.
Then I got to college and had to take that shit, too. But the diving board was, like, 20 feet in the air. Nope. I just left out that day and never came back.
Yep. Yeah, that one was getting dropped real quick.
But you can swim. You would still drop that jump.
Yep.
Yeah, it was more the height for me.
I
climbed the highest height. Is this me?
Yeah, that's yours.
I climbed the highest height.
It's my sober October. I'm trying. I already failed, but
oh yeah, you definitely failed.
I'm back on the wagon now.
You need a sober October and November.
Nah, just October.
And November.
No, I'm just gonna do October.
But November would be.
Will be what?
Be 2 months.
Yeah, no.
Then your birthday will be here, and then you can have the spoils of your labor.
Well, I gotta prep for my birthday, so I can't be sober like leading up to my birthday, and it's gonna be terrible. I gotta 2 weeks out. I gotta start. Down in like a eighth every night.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Every night.
Yeah. Just get some Crown.
Last year,
just trying to build my tolerance up.
Your last birthday, I don't think we drunk for a month after.
So yeah, I gotta build my liver up. Get it ready. Like, yo, what's about to happen. It's right around the corner.
Start apologizing to your liver in advance.
See, ain't no apology. I'm letting them know in advance. Like, yo, get ready. What's about to happen. Like every day we in practice.
It's your strongest shit.
So yeah, that's my plan. But this October, I'm just trying to ride it out. I think if I do have anything to drink, it'll be wine. Something mild. Something like that.
A little wine never hurt nobody. Wine, you can eat wine. Wine is actually good for you in moderation.
Yeah, red wine, they say.
So white wine is it?
I don't know, but they say red wine.
Yeah, I've heard the red wine joke too. I just like that red wine. It just be like bitter.
It depends on what you
like.
get.
It's like
I
dry.
Like that, though, yeah.
It makes my mouth dry.
Yeah,
and
like
the white one is like sweet.
Yeah, see, I don't do that sweet stuff.
All right, so what we got? See, your man. So you try play me sound like a motherfucking chump. I'm just saying. Try play me like a motherfucking chump. Son.
I don't like this. I don't like the sweet wine. I like the.
I feel it.
Red, bitter, dry. Something like my soul.
And it's crazy. You took the words right out of my mouth because that was going to be my punchline, but you kind of.
Well, you already know. But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. It's been about an hour.
Son, these Jones do not be feeling like no fucking hours. On what do we talk about?
Nothing.
Like we didn't talk about shit. Like, son, we appreciate y'all for listening to us not talk about shit.
Yeah, it was great. Anyways, It's your boy Darius, aka D-Mac, aka Finesse, aka Big Pharma, aka Playlist P, aka The Dirtiest, aka Durag D. Oh, that's another one. Oh, aka.
My man with the dirtiest do-rag.
Yeah.
Terrence, aka Consciousn.
We out. It's been great. Like I said, keep your do-rag tucked in. And we saving these hoes out here.
No cape, no cap. Hey!
Push those busy buttons, then you know it gon' start. We done shit bag more niggas than a grocery cart. Niggas taking change for some clout off lanes. Bitch, I ain't no rapper, I jump off stage. Dug his own grave, shouldn't have spoke on the game. Yeah, I know, killed the nigga, you just posted.